Welcome to Shiny Colors Final Classes, everyone. This is Rashmi here, and today we are making these beautiful stones in this waterscape. So we will understand how to make those 3D looking stones. So let's begin. So today we are doing the shallow water, and the water will be blue transparent, and we have a big rocks here. So you can see the drawing. I have drawn a little lighter, but you can clearly see those shape of the stones. It will be more clear when I color it. So carefully we can make the shapes. And now I'm starting the water. So the coloring will be one by one. So what I did, I applied the water on one stone, and I'm applying the light red color. This is light red mixed with little gambos yellow, little yellow, deep yellow, and this is the lavender color. Now I'm just blending it with the water. The yellow color is dripping down, so the light red as well, because my paper is little tilt. And now I'm applying the black. This is the black color, and giving the texture of the stone. The flow of the stone, the shape of the stone will decide how the strokes will move. And you see I'm just making the edges soft so that when we fill the water, the stone outline will not be very precise. And deciding the outline of the stone. Sprinkling a little water will help to give a beautiful texture on the stony rough surface. And you can see the glow that is so beautiful, and the flow also came out beautiful. Now we have to start the the other one. Remember, when you make the other stone, your first has to be dry, otherwise the water will go back on the first one and you will get the cauliflower effect on the previous stone. To avoid that, let it dry, or you can leave a very thin white line that I am also leaving. I am not connecting both the colors. The white thin line will help you to give you the glow or shine on the stone, on the new stone that I'm making. Applying that a little yellow, deep yellow, and little orange, and giving a little reflected light on the side plane of the stone. Now I'm going to apply blue color here. This is little cerulean blue. And now purple. This is purple color. To give the shade part, I'm applying the blue on the side plane of the stone, and again giving the little texture kind of thing. Now this is the brown color, Van Dyke brown, to give the more darker effect and texture on the stone. Now I'm applying the brown again, burnt sienna mixed with deep yellow. See how beautiful the stone is looking, how 3D. As the stone is still wet, so I am giving a little more texture, little more uneven effect on the stone. Now you see as I am giving more and more effect, more and more texture, it is looking so 3D and beautiful. A little unevenness, a little depth somewhere up, somewhere high, and somewhere like small holes. So it started looking like that, and the stone is looking so beautiful, and the behind stone gone back and this front stone came up, and you can see the white line also that I have left on the upper side, looking so beautiful and giving that very precise and lovely distinction between the two rocks. Again I'm applying the next stone, and that is actually very deep compared to the other stone down, so I'm giving that effect, giving a little more flow of the water and that shape of the stone. That blue color is looking so beautiful, no? And when you do detailing when the paper is wet only, you can see it looks so neat, so fresh, and that watercolory effect comes so beautiful. I'm giving more and more detail to look, to give more realistic effect. So on the down that area also there are some small stones. So those small stones I'm making. Carefully we have to see that how these stones and rocks taking form. Accordingly we have to give the texture and we have to give the color. Now as we are coming down, we can see more dark, we can see more depth. Accordingly we have to give the color. I've applied little blue purplish color here just to drag the color down, whatever the color I'm making, and we have to start the other stone as well. Giving the details on the darker area also. So I'm using black color for the dark part. Now this stone is dry, but we can still give a little bit detail, especially the part that is touching to the water. So the dark part that is I'm giving near the water, touching the water, and the dots that I am giving on those little small depth or holes in the, not hole, you can't see them whole, but yeah, little bit uneven effect, little bit depth. A little touch of black color gives them a little more deeper and more beautiful effect. This is the underneath stone peeking from the bottom between two rocks, between two big rocks. Now this area, you see, this area is light, so I'm giving the water. This is a little closest stone, big, so I'm applying water. As the upper part is still wet, so I'm leaving a little white area like I left in the upper stone also. And see, I'm applying water in those all stones. I'll make them all together. And this is again the deep yellow. Mix little light red, very diluted, because the area was receiving more light, so very diluted color. Now for the shade area I applied little purple, but again very diluted. Now this is a little lavender color to give little shade area on the stone, little shadow, a little variation of the color, and again to give the more boost on that light area, on the top area that is receiving more light. And keep your brush stroke in the flow of the stone, I mean in the shape of the stone, like that, so it will look like round and an even stone. This is burnt sienna, and for the dark area I added little black or blue, you can add in the burnt sienna to give more darker values. See how beautiful that stone came now. You can see the texture of the stone, little smooth compared to the other two stones that I made, and color also a little different. So this is little round compared to the other stone, and you can see the color little lighter color, and you can see the part that is touching to the water is still giving that watery effect, and a small stone that we made earlier that is peeking from behind, that is also giving a beautiful effect, and a little ripple of the water that came underneath that stone on the right side, also giving a beautiful effect. This is the black color I am using. To give the side plane more value. As we give the side plane more value, you can see the volume of the stone. You can see how 3D it is looking, how much volume it got. It's not looking flat at all, and it has a texture as well, it has a shape as well. And again I'm keep on giving the texture to give more and more beautiful effect. You can see now. Beautiful effect, right? How beautiful that stone came, and I'm keep on giving the detail. Still thinking, still giving more detailing. I'm using the black color here. My side stones where I applied water, connected stones, those are still wet, so I'm applying again that yellow, deep yellow, then orange. Those colorful stones are looking so beautiful as I'm adding more color. You can see it is giving more and more beautiful look to the painting. This is lavender color. Orange and lavender gives you beautiful effect. This is red, scarlet red I'm using, but red is not totally red. I mixed it into the orange, so red and orange mix. Here you can see a small stones, so I'm making some small stones as well. Now I'm using burnt sienna. Applied burnt sienna here, and now adding a little dark black color in the burnt sienna, making a little dark brown. This is black. Giving more texture on this stone. That is the back part of the stone. Front part is a little that side, and the top part we are seeing that is lit with the light. This is also one stone. Here we have small stones, giving shape to them. And to make those stones little more, I mean in the depth area, we have to give dark color, dark values, so that purple front stone will look more up. Always remember, the contrast is always uh, the contrast will always give you a beautiful effect in the painting. So orange and purple, they are complementary colors, so give a beautiful effect. And you can see that dark color depth and the shadow area that I had given with the purple and lavender color gives you so beautiful effect. And here you see the lighter stone is little up, so you can see how the color plays important role to give the height and depth in the painting. You see those stones are dark, are in the bottom area and giving the darker effect and down effect. Now you see the stones, those are up, receiving light, they are light. So we have to observe our painting, and we have to see that area, that blue area also giving so beautiful effect and giving the planes. So because these stones are in the water, so I'm applying water here. Yellow and purple or lavender. Take off that water bead that comes at the end, because sometime it dries, sometime it can drip also, because the paper is little on the angle. And these are the underwater stones, so we have to give the color and values accordingly. So small stones are there, I'm making those stones, giving them form. And so sometime I'm just lost. I am not speaking. So when I'm not speaking, that time I'm more into painting. But I want to explain each and everything that I'm giving in the painting. So when I think, oh, I'm not speaking, then I realize and start speaking and giving you all the tips. Now giving more value that underneath water, and I used a little cerulean blue here on the water area. Now I'm applying deep yellow again and little orange. This stone is completely underwater. So what I'm doing, the water ripples are coming on the stone. So on the surface, that water is moving, making waves and ripples. Those ripples are coming on the stone that is under the water. So basically that area that I'm leaving, that is the ripples or the waves of the water of the surface. So you see what I have done on the orange and yellow part. I have done that lavender color and left the negative space all around in between those ripples. And just giving a little more precise lines. So I think the stone part is all done. See how beautiful those stone came. Lovely, love it. If you like my video, if you like my channel, please subscribe my channel. Keep the bell icon on so that you will get the notification for the future videos. See you in the next video. Till then, happy painting my friends. Bye bye.